All right. Here we are once again, folks. There. So we're just here. Hello, 𝒀𝑶𝑼𝑹747. We're just here for a token stream. Okay. So we're just trying to do what we can do and see what happens. So. But we're here, we're live, we're playing video games once again. So, last we were here, we finished the beginner league entirely, which is fucking awesome, right? Got that, we know that for a fact. So, we're looking into the future, Chuck. Got some things that we can throw anything at, like the GT World Championship and some other stuff over here, right? But I think for now we're working on the these kinds of things. So let's get the Type R rocking and rolling, shall we? I might take a quick whiz, and then we'll get the fucking party started, you know? Yeah. So very cool. Easy channel points, you sure do. We've got monetization. So, yeah, it's pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool, yeah, you know, I'm climbing up the ladder just bit by bit, right? Thank you, yes. I'm not even officially an affiliate, but right before September started, I got like a notification and Twitch was like, you should enable monetization for September, and I'm like, but I'm not even an affiliate, and it's like, whatever. So yeah, still not officially an affiliate, but yeah, pretty cool. I'm gonna take a whiz really quick, and then we'll get started in this nonsense. So. So, I've realized I don't know if we have the right tires for this bad boy. Uh-oh. We don't even know. Oh, shit. There's totally going to be tire durability, isn't there? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Right? No, okay, awesome. We're cool. We're so good. Let's go. We're so in, chat. I didn't have any furniture to move today, but I did. I double checked all my consoles were all good and ready to rock with the TV, and made sure everything was updated, and updated my Switch wish list with a bunch of stuff, and then cross-referenced it with the site Deku Deals, which is nice. It emails you when things go on sale. And then, I don't know what I did. I mean, I got up only like 4 hours ago, so it's not like there's been a ton of time to do other stuff. And then I have to go to bed. I should be going to bed in about an hour for work, but we're gonna try to do like maybe 2 or 3 hours of streaming. You know, just a little fun morsel for the Gran Turismo folks, you know? And, God, I do... every race is 5 laps? This is gonna be horrible. Anyway, but yeah, I caught up on thumbnails. I was behind by like 16 thumbnails, so I got all those sorted, so now Gears of War Reloaded, Metal Gear Solid Delta, Night Rain, and old GT3 streams and the first couple Fantasy Life streams have thumbnails now. Hey, let's go. So that's cool. Everything in the world is lovely once again. Just those little things that pile up in the back of my mind, and if I don't do them, I get a little antsy. I say, what the hell's going on, you know? But it's cool. All the time I'm thinking about more stuff. I'm kind of, I'm a little mad because last week we were put into such a good spot in Gran Turismo that I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to fucking do a bunch of Gran Turismo now that we kind of have the path ahead of us so clearly sketched out. But, you know, you get busy, you got things earlier in the day, you know, you got things to do, you know, shit's silly. But I had to, the last touch for moving everything was making sure all my HDMI cables were where they needed to be. So now my computer's hooked back up to the TV properly, and the capture card cable, the master cable, has made its way to the entertainment center again. So everything's cool. Everything's super cool and Gucci. So we're just here, and this one... Well, if every race is 5 laps, that's like at least like 7 or 8 minutes a race, right? Then this one championship could take like an hour by itself, which is kind of disgusting, right? I think it was 5 races, right? We'll definitely have to pull the roulette meme on it. Just that's where we're at in the game, so yeah. That's what I know. Just here doing the same old stuff. What we do here at Vague Luminary. Surprised we pulled somebody during the load screen, but I was already gone. You know, it was the fucking load screen, right? I shouldn't be expected to do anything while shit's loading, you know? You'd think if the game's in a tiny little window, maybe you don't understand what now loading means. Maybe you don't get the little box. I don't know. But if you see the game in a little box, surely you're going to assume that that's not how the entire stream goes, right? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. I'm ever vigilant. I'm waiting for some of those douchebags to show up that are like, hey, oh my god, that's so cool. Hey, have you been doing Twitch? Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh, we should work together. Oh, you know. Thankfully, those people don't really show up anymore. So I'm very pleased with that, at least. It's been a long time. I can't even remember the last one. The last one I really remember was during Death Stranding 2 because it happened on YouTube, and that was the only time it's ever happened. Whoa, it's only ever... it's ever happened on YouTube, so it threw me for a loop, but well. I expanded my purview in terms of the unfinished business category on my Steam library, which was at like a dozen. Now it's at like 50 or 60 something because I'm insane. But yeah, and I really knuckled down and I said, well, what have I played that I haven't finished and it like is within my wheelhouse to be able to finish? I don't know. Shit like that. Type shit, type beat. Things of such ilk. I got my copy of the new Between the Buried and Me album. I got it in Monday, which is yesterday, right? But it doesn't feel like it was yesterday. It feels like it was a couple days ago, but today's Tuesday. My sense of time has been kind of fucked up since Friday for some reason. I really don't know why, but what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Oh, I got it in, and the CD got smushed or something, so this shitty little cardboard digipacket came in is like all warped and shit, and I could have excused that, and the CD was just a little bit warped, but it was like, and it has some scratches on the data side, but I'm like, you know what? I can put up with this if everything plays fine. So I sat down and I'm like, okay, I'll just play the whole hour plus album on my stereo, and then if I hear any weird skips or anything like obviously wrong with it, then I'm gonna fucking email Century Media and say what the fuck. But it skipped 1 minute into it, so I didn't have to wait long. You know, I popped into the stereo, I set the case back down, I sat in my chair, I got ready to work on my thumbnails, and then 1 minute later, yeah, damn it. So I had to send an email to them, and I'm hoping, now I wouldn't know, but I would hope the easiest solution would be them just sending me another fucking copy. But, I don't know. If I can at least get a refund, that would be cool. I mean, you know, it's like $12 or whatever, right? Not a big deal, but... Damn it, I like the album. I've been listening to it digitally a lot, and I would like a functional disc version of that in my collection. So, damn it. That is Between the Buried in Me's new album, The Blue Nowhere. Really, really good stuff. I think 𝑐𝑭𝑚𝑚 is my favorite track. And, yeah. That moody bridge around 3.5 minutes in, and then they bring it back like 7 minutes in. Oh, it's so good. So fucking good. The whole album's really good, though. I'm not really a fan of the title track. I've heard it 4 or 5 times now. I didn't like it when I heard it as a single, and I'm not really a fan of it in the album either. So, also, I feel like the closer ends kind of early, or just it's not quite as grandiose as their other closers, I guess, ultimately. I guess the problem is that, like, Slow Paranoia, which is 2 tracks before, feels like it could have been the end of the album. That Slow Paranoia part or whatever, that would have been a perfect way to close it, in my opinion. But and I wonder if the band discussed it and are like, oh, maybe this should be the closer. I don't fucking know. But Between the Buried in Me always gives you some epic, huge closer for their albums every fucking time. It's always like 10 minutes plus, and this one is like 7 minutes, but it feels like it's like a 4-minute song, even though it's like 3 minutes of introduction and then like 4 minutes of song or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know, but yeah. So those are my very few gripes with the album. Not really a fan of the title track, and the closer is for once not that crazy, so... I really love God Terror, and I've been listening to I've basically just been listening to Mirador, Uncoil, 𝑐𝑭𝑚𝑚, and Slow Paranoia. Those 3 back-to-back a lot, essentially. But, yeah. I gotta get more full listens under my ears so I can treat it like an album instead of the singles and then the songs that weren't singles, you know? But it's good stuff. I just haven't had any real time to play it in its entirety, which is really weird because normally I get like an hour. I have the morning shift at work and I get an hour before the store opens, but lately I've been getting only half an hour, and you can't... No part of me is like, oh, I'll just play the album at double speed. No, that's not how it works. That's not how music works. So, yeah. Oh well. That's kind of my prime place to listen to music uninterrupted. Is like, I used to have 2 hours before the store opened, and now I start at 5:30 instead of 4, and I liked starting at 4 personally, but what are you gonna do? All you can do is what you can do, and I'll do what I can in January, alright? I keep forgetting how awesome things are gonna be. Okay. All this time later, only 1 race down. Ah! That's okay. Hey. They're all races we have to do at some point, therefore, if they take the same amount of time they would have if we did them earlier or if we did them later, so we're doing them now, and that's all we know. Just glad we get to use the super soft tires on this. It'll be a pain in the ass when we finally hop on a championship and they're like, actually, we do have tire durability here. Get those fuckers off. And I'm like, hey, come on. But what are you going to do? Once again, I always say that. You gotta complain and then you gotta lock in, shut up, and just do the thing anyway. That's the key to life, I think. Let people know how much it sucks when you're doing it, but then you do it anyway. Because you're just that guy. You're that individual. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, shit. Just our car is very much better than the competition. So we know that at least this championship will not be difficult. It's just gonna take a while. It's just gonna take a while. And sometimes that's all it is. It's just things that take a while. Oh. Oh well. I guess we'll see where we're at when we complete the championship and plan accordingly. We might have time to do one more after. I really don't know how long it's going to take, but... I just feel good because I streamed yesterday, and at one point when I was doing the thumbnails, I'm like, at this point I might as well just not stream tonight. And I was like, oh, but it's Tuesday. Where I promised the people Tuesday was locked in. We were always going to have something on Tuesday. Right? But, that's okay. It's all okay. We'll figure it out someday. The more we do it, the closer we get to being successful. It's true. We don't know how much we don't know how long, we don't know how many steps we take. Now it's just all about listening to whatever music they put in this game and the rev of the engines and the burning rubber and the all the other stuff, you know? We're gonna look out into the landscapes and try to imagine like the whole city around us. Even though there very much isn't one. I wonder if Special Stage Route 5 is still in Gran Turismo 7. I know they have like a Special Stage Route X or something that's all fucked up and futuristic. I will check to make sure that this is 5 races. Turns out if you type GT3 Type R, they just think you're talking about like R's or something. Like, what the hell, man? 5 races, okay. And while I'm here, surreptitious. Kept secret, especially because it would not be approved of. Yeah, that's right. surreptitious, surreptitious. Oh, okay, this is... Ugh. Thank God for super soft tires. Thank God for no tire durability mechanic in this championship. There should be a Vampire Survivors update any day now, right? I know there's a beta update that's out. Are they just waiting for October? I guess. We gotta hop on that shit whenever that happens. Before, you know, we've been in the middle of so much other stuff, and it would be so easy now. Now that we're getting caught up with everything, it would be very easy to knock that shit out in 1 or 2 days and then get back to fantasy life. Oh, are we gonna lap him so soon? Coming for him. Coming. Remove your background noise so viewers can hear you clearly. What are you talking about? That's just the game, homeboy. What is the TikTok app trying to tell me, bro? Let's check, okay? You know? Yeah, it's stupid. Okay. Sometimes you never know, right? That's why you got to check on these things to make sure things aren't too stupid. It's very easy for things to become stupid, period, let alone too stupid. I got so excited because I'm like, oh, I think we have all the cars we need. And then I'm like getting slammed in the face with the realization that like, hey, buddy, welcome to Gran Turismo 3 where all the races are really fucking long. We ain't even got to professional league yet. That shit's waiting for us. I watched No Clips documentary on the making of the recent Wolfenstein reboot trilogy, and then it made me itching to be like, I should replay Wolfenstein, because I only played the first reboot when it came out in 2014, then I played the second reboot, you know, in 2017 when it came out. Now it's been fucking ages, man. It's crazy to think. Didn't bother with Youngblood or Cyberpilot. I don't have a VR setup, so no VR for me. And I didn't bother with Youngblood because it was not received well, right? I'd probably play it now, just because it's in my inventory. It's in my library at this point, and you know, I'm such a cohesive gamer. Like, I don't know. I think maybe when I was a little bit younger, I had a phase where I had to like, I have to collect all these games I've done, you know, like shovel entire series into my library, right? And now I feel like I'm pretty caught up on a lot of these things. Like everything I could know about, I have in my library to a degree. So yeah. And with that mindset, it's like, oh, I actually really can play essentially every game ever, thanks to emulation. You know, maybe I can't play games on obscure consoles that maybe aren't emulated, or, you know, perhaps exclusively on iOS or VR stuff, right? But, you know, I have paths to it, right? And, yeah, so if I want to play a series that's stretched back from 93 to 2025, I'm not leaning towards anything in particular, but I'm just saying in general, I can do that. There's nothing really stopping me from hitting every stop along the way, you know, using what tools are available to play the games officially, and then using the other tools to fill in the games that aren't available officially. And that's a skill issue on the publisher's behalf, so I don't really feel anything about that. I'd willingly pay money for old games if you'd simply let me buy them, you bastards. All right, we save after this one, then we run the roulette shuffle. Then we gotta finish the last race for realsies. We just did this! We just did this in normal. Now you're making us do this in reverse? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why? Ah! Hey man, we only have like 3 tracks in this game, dude. I'm sorry. You better be sorry! That's okay. Now, ironically, well, it's not even ironic. I don't know where I was going with that. I was going to say, I thought something about like how, well, you know, Gran Turismo 3 is the only time where it lacked for cars and for tracks, so it doesn't have a whole lot of content it can do. And somehow my brain was like, and that's the reason why 4 will have less content? I don't know where I was going with that, but when we move on to 4 and every other subsequent Gran Turismo game, there will be a ungodly plethora of cars and tracks. We will no longer need to worry about rerunning the same shit too much. Of course, tracks will be featured more than once. It would be ridiculous. Even if you had 30 tracks, if you only had 30 races in your game, that'd be fucking stupid. But yeah, so all good. Ugh. I really just love to burn so much of your time. Oh yeah, you're a real Gran Turismo fan? All right. Have you completely completed Gran Turismo 3? I didn't think so. You're a fucking poser, all right? But we're doing it, you know? We're slowly but surely doing all these funny things, and it'd be so funny to look back on my backlog and say, yeah, I did everything, you know? Read a 2-star review of Fantasy Life I earlier today on Backlogged. It was essentially like, yeah, this game goes down really easy, it's really fun to play, it gives you lots of little dopamine, and then I realized, what am I really getting out of this experience? Just a tiny, you're almost done with 3, that's awesome. What do you have left to do? But just to close my thought, they were like, you know, I don't know what I'm really getting out of this. It's like, well, you're getting the little dopamine hits. That's what it's all about, right? You just have professional league left or endurance races or what? Formula. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. I'm probably going to end up, whenever I finish amateur, I'm probably going to just complete all of endurance and then move to the professional league, because those championships take so damn long. It's basically as long as one endurance race, right? And I think mentally my brain likes endurance races more than those 10-lap gauntlet, 10-lap 8-race gauntlets of nightmare fuel, even if it is ultimately about the same amount of time. Was the game pretty charitable to you in your F1 drops from the endurance races you have done? Because that's my biggest fear, is that I'll clear all of the endurance races and not get a single F1 car from them somehow, and I'll be like, oh god, I just have to rerun it again. Have you, I don't know where I'm going with this. Have you played the other Gran Turismo games? What's your favorite? The Gran Turismo Tuesday project started in February, and I'm playing through every Gran Turismo game. So I've done all of 1 and all of 2, and now I'm, waist deep into 3. With the others to follow in the future. But of course, it's going to take probably 2 years to get through all of them, if not more. No. We'd be lucky if we've got 3 done by the end of the year. It might be possible, it might not. Playing it once a week, Play 3 through 7, that's cool. You never went back to 2? 2's a fan favorite, I love 2. I can understand not playing 1, but... 3's your favorite. Interesting. That's cool. Yeah, I'm saying, you know, you gotta, come on, you know. And we lap these bastards on our way around. That was a great little slide there. Can't wait to run the load and save roulette after all this nonsense. We should probably get a pretty good car, or at least, you know, some we can sell for some good dosh. That'd be nice. Maybe kick some moves. Alright, easy peasy. Bam. Now we save. Play it safe by saving. They are less stressful, yes, but I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah, actually, that's a great observation, because God knows some of these 3 or 4 lap races, they would go really smoothly, and then right at the end, I'd somehow fuck it up and just throw it all away somehow. And it pissed me off so much. That's okay. Oh God, I guess all this is soft launching the idea that you will be doing Côte d'Azur in every championship. So that you're ready for it. You're ready for the 78 lap nightmare at the end of one of those professional league championships. Or is this? Ooh, that's a nice color. What's the best car we can pull from this bad boy? Find out. An NSX, an S2000, a 𝑚VN 2000, a Spoon 2000. Well, shit. This is a special color, Flint Black Metallic. Yeah, I would assume that's probably the best prize car we can get, actually. That's a little anticlimactic, but what are you gonna do? You don't like Mistral? Côte d'Azur? Ah! Not Côte d'Azur! Ah! Well, now we gotta run it anyway, unfortunately. Despite all of our best intentions. How much can I make on this bad boy? Like 50K? Oh, man. Jesus. I wish I could just, like, steal the paint job and throw it on this thing instead, but no such case. Alright, let's go finish this proper. Yeah, it's definitely hard. Very complicated. We do have a couple other things. Okay. Since this was the end of the horizontalist before Dream Car. I thought this was the last specialized race we had to do, but no, we still got some to go. That's okay. 7 laps on Côte d'Azur. Woo!
Go fuck yourself.
I put the spec wheel. Oh, I forgot. It's just a cosmetic thing. I just figured like, oh, it would be cool to have black wheels on this, and I've only bought the black wheels, so sometimes I just do things without really consciously thinking about them. I remember that I had black wheels, and I'm like, oh, I could black wheels with a white car would look cool, so. I don't think wheels change the performance at all. I think it's purely a cosmetic thing. It looks nice with the white body of the car. I like black cars with like chrome trims. I really like the look of that. And then I guess I like white cars after that. So that's why I've been making all my cars black when possible. I don't know what wheels I would like in contrast to. Maybe like gold or like brass colored wheels with the black car with that chrome trim. That would be really fucking cool, wouldn't it? I think it would be fucking sick. Oh my goodness. But that's okay. So I think I could only get this NSX in white and maybe like 2 other, maybe like green or something. I'm like, who needs it? Maybe we should go look for custom, you know, yellow wheels. If they can look the yellow I like and not like an ugly yellow that I don't like, you know, to distinguish from the ones that I do like. Important note, right? I wish I could claim that I'm a god at this track and that you could learn something from watching me, but I would not claim that in a million years, so. Huh. I'm here to play the content in a video game more than I am to be like, oh, I love cars so much. Look at the elegant drift of this car. Okay. We have to do this 5 more times, Chad. Can you believe it? 5 more times! And then we'll finish this championship. Ah! That's okay. So funny, I'm trying to follow the TikTok creator camp, and they're like, oh, we have like this little quiz game. It's like, you know, you're about to have an exciting moment in the game. What should you do? And it gives you like, you know, express calmness and move on without saying anything, or jump out of your chair and say, let's go chat, or whatever. It's really fucking funny. Because I have no interest in faking any reactions like that or anything. And yeah, it's awesome. It's funny. But I give them the answers they want so I can progress the thing anyway, because I know what people want to see, but I'm just authentic. If that makes me boring or unfun, it is what it is, man. I promise I'm fun enough for me, and I got pretty high expectations, I swear. I own a high quality poster of Morbius and it on 4K Blu-ray, okay? There's whimsy in my soul, you just wouldn't understand it.
What?
Remember Death Stranding 2? Weren't those the days? Those were funny days. So funny. That game just like came and went just like that. My brain just like forgets about so much of it, except for like the highest highs and all the time I spent after the fact getting the platinum. But hey, I got the platinum in fucking Death Stranding 2 and Death Stranding 1. That's kind of fucking based. Let's go. Yeah. I guess at least the track isn't necessarily very long. It does, you know, the laps take a minute and a half, but it could be worse. There's some tracks that take like 2 minutes per lap, like Special Stage Route 5. So, or you know, which Route 11 and Route 5, whichever's the longer one. It might be 11. I'm not too sure. That's my go-to example of a really long track. You know, at least for this game. Soon enough, the Nürburgring in 4 will trump everything else, and then we'll be like, yeah, I mean, at least it's not the Nürburgring. It could be worse, bro.
Three more laps to go.
Do the undoable, see the unseeable. Row, row, rev the engine. That's how it goes, right? I think. You know, the worst part about racing is that you can't really take both of your hands off the controller at any point. You can pause, right? But then, you know, the more you pause, the longer it takes to finish the race. So you can't really just stop and say, I'm going to have a drink of water now. Yes, now sounds like a good time to wet my whistle. Not really a great time for that. Of course, during the endurance races, we find a time for it, but Ugh. Oh, look at this douchebag. Hey, hurry up, I'm gonna lap you. Oh god, we have to do the fucking roadster endurance at some point. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, the car can only go up to like 60 or 70 miles per hour. Oh man, it's gonna be terrible. All right, 2 laps to go. Good gracious. I think, I don't know, I'm probably getting pretty well mentally prepared for the long races now, and be okay. I think once we get through 4, you know, I know that the single player content starts to taper off quite a bit after that, because they start to push more into online multiplayer, which is fine, it makes total sense, but yeah. Wham! Maybe I should start. Maybe I should get back into watching Kodocha as I go to sleep. That'd be a good idea. So I can get some progress on that. I don't know. I'm just stoked to be here. I'm having a great time just chilling out, working on my stuff. And one of the reasons I chose to be a streamer instead of Let's Plays is I noticed that when I was playing Yakuza, whenever they'd start taking control away from me, I would bust out my phone and start trying to doom scroll on my phone and read captions in cutscenes at the same time, and that's not good. That's really not good, right? A, it's not good for your brain, period. B, it's not good for me actually getting through stuff, because sometimes, you know, after a few minutes, I just pause a cutscene or whatever, or put my controller down and say, oh, wait a minute, let me scroll on Twitter. And that sucked. That really fucking sucked. So I'm glad that by streaming, I gain things from streaming. It forces me to be in the moment and say, hey, you're actually playing this game, so you need to pay attention and like do stuff. And also, sometimes it can drive me to play longer than I would, you know, sometimes. In extremely rare instances, perhaps I'd be like, oh, I'm going to boot something up, and then I'd get into it for like half an hour. I'm like, I'm not really feeling this today. And, you know, this allows me to really just force myself to say, hey, you know what, we're doing this. That's what we're doing today. And it's that kind of mentality that allows me to push through experiences and just kind of see what's going on, you know? And I guess what I care about doesn't make sense to anybody else, and that's okay. Because at least I'm my own person, and there's a billion ways to disparage other people. Perhaps even saying, yeah, other people do things I don't like, or they wouldn't get it, you know? And that may be true, but there's no need to add that on every time. So I'm gonna keep on hanging out, having a good time myself. Am I actually turning better from the fucking hood camera? I don't know. Boom, it's done. Let's go. Hell yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Now we can oversave that. 1 hour to do one championship. Let's go. We didn't even need to reload anything ever. That's crazy. Where are we at? 40% complete, I think? That doesn't sound too bad in the grand scheme of things. 43, yeah. Oh yeah, what's next? Look at this shit. Oh, I feel so good. We're getting so many things done. Okay. Red emblem. Nissan. Okay, it says red emblem. 4 different places on the screen right now, and you you have to find the one corner that says Nissan. Oh, my bad. Okay, tourist trophy. A tribute to the history of Ingolstadt. ET 1.8T. The Audi TT exclusively. One single car. I think we've already got it, right? Yes, excellent. We're ready to rock. Polish this off and put it in the garage. Cool. It's one car exclusively. We've got our car pimped out. We should be good to go. Another challenge to worry about, basically. So we have, I think, two car specific things left, maybe? Let's recap. Let's see what we got here, okay? Let's just go down the list, okay? So this thing should be any car I desire, no limitations. Sounds good. German touring car. No limitations. Hey, let's go. Drive shaft. Boxer spirit. Or boxer kind of cars. I think we just did that earlier, maybe. 80 sports car. We've got the A86. I don't know if it's going to be good enough, but I hope it will be. Ooh. Interesting. The Miata can go here. Huh. Gran Turismo All-Stars should be anything. Yep, anything. All Japan GT. Anything. Cool. We got the Audi TT and then Nissan. Damn, it's a lot of different Nissans, huh? And then, of course, anything. Cool, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about. Hell yeah, bitches. Cool. Let's grab the Audi and get ready to fucking rumble. What's the horsepower on this pad? Let's say 300. Is that really the best we can do? Hey, thank you, Kenny, for the roses. Just happened to look over at just the right time. What do we got here? 406. The best we got? Let's see. Pretty sure, right? It's got, yeah, it's got to be maxed out already, right? I'm gonna do it just because, like, we only have so many races left to do. We've been over this. Like, we can easily grind more money for everything we need. So let's just send it off and rock and roll it. I'm actually once again getting excited because I'm like, oh, it's just, you know, I only have like this many. We're gonna use the Zonda to mog the fuck out of everything else. And yeah, you know. So let's get things rocking and rolling. Okay, one more of these bad boys. Maybe we'll get like a really cool Audi if we win it, like from the roulette. Otherwise, I would expect it to just give us 4 different colors of TTs when we win. But yeah. Okay. You love to see no tire durability once again. We're gonna stomp these guys into the dirt, I think. They travel the world and all that shit, right? No hate for Road Scholar at all. Just name dropping it just for pleasantry's sake. And so I emailed them and I said, hey, you know, could we close this guy's account or just take him off the mailing list, you know? And you know, in very pleasant words. And they said, hey, you know, sorry to hear about that. We'll take him off the list. It might take 4 to 6 weeks for that to happen, but you know, now it's done. So that's cool. I got an actual email back telling me, hey, yes, yeah, we can do that. Sorry. That's cool. That's awesome. I emailed 2 other publications as well, just to hopefully cut down on the mail we get addressed to somebody who's been dead for 2 years. You know, it's just kind of weird, and it's paper waste, and it just kind of feels bad when you keep reading the name over and over and you're trying to move on, you know? Well, if these are all 3-lap races, that's pretty cool. I'm down for that. As a championship, that's awesome. Keep on a-rockin' me, baby. Keep on a-rockin' me, baby. Oh, I just heard the compression in the engine sound. It sounds pretty fucking bad. It normally sounds good, but I guess the initial acceleration unmasked by the other cars. Oh god, it was pretty compressed and ugly. Good old PS2, baby. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum-dee-dum. I can't say it enough times. I'm so fucking excited to play all these different games on the channel, do all these fucking things, and I basically just have a to-do list in my brain, and I'm using the channel as an excuse to just archive and get through it alongside my backlog and everything else. So it'll be fucking awesome. Fucking sick. Surely, you know, before you know it, I'll have joined probably an exclusive club of 12 people on Earth that have played through every Call of Duty game and every Gran Turismo game, you know? I mean, shit, really, like, there has to be other people that have done that, right? But, like, I'm saying every Call of Duty and every Gran Turismo, right? And then when you add every Yakuza game, it's that list fucking boils down to, like, 3, right? I mean, there can't be that many people. I wish there was a way to search for... I know that on MAL, for example, you can look at, like, the list of everybody that says they've completed an individual anime or whatever, but what if you could, like, cross-reference and say, yeah, could you compile 40 games that have completed, you know, give me the list of everybody who's completed all 40 of these games that I'm giving you this list of, and I'm like, okay, here's the 6 people, you know? And of course, if you put every game you've ever completed, yes, you'd have a unique thing, but I'm like, yeah, but, like, how little of a franchise fan base crossover is there on these things, right? Like, you've got to imagine there's a lot of people that have played Call of Duty and Halo, right? That's why we got to dig deep into the bag of tricks to find these things, right? Like, you got to think obscure and you got to think mainstream at the same time, because most people either play mainstream or obscure stuff. So, you know, how many people on this earth have completed a Monster Hunter game and have ever played Blasto for the PS1? Probably not a lot. I've only completed 2 Monster Hunter games myself, but that's the criteria, so it'd be funny. It'd be very funny. We need backlog to become, like, government enforced. I need to know everyone's backlogged. I need to know everyone's gaming information. It used to be growing up, I don't know, maybe if people can relate or not, but, you know, it used to be like, oh, this friend is the Gears of War friend. Oh, this person likes this series. And, you know, maybe that's just how everybody is, right? Oh, it's the guy that likes Monster Hunter. It's the guy that likes Halo. It's the guy that likes Yakuza, right? But now I've lost sight of all that shit, mostly because as adults, we can all just play whatever we want at any time. It's not like our parents are like, oh, they heard they like this series, we'll keep buying them this series, right? So I've talked about this before on Twitter. I don't know if I've said it on stream, so it really doesn't matter. And again, in this pool of obscurity, it's not going to hit many ears, but I've turned into this person where if you're my friend and you introduce me to a series, I get a subconscious drive to consume it and become even deeper entrenched into it than you are, so that I can wash clean the stain that, like, oh, somebody else said. Like, I will always credit you as being the person that got me into something, right? But I'll be like, yeah, and then I became a bigger Dark Souls fan than the guy that introduced me to Dark Souls, right? Doesn't happen with everything. It has to be if I like it enough, but it's very funny that that's just how I operate. I end up stealing people's favorite series and saying, yeah, well, I'm an even bigger fan. I went even fucking harder. So, yeah. I'm a silly guy. I'm a super gamer, so. I have to go to bed at some point tonight. Uh-oh, whoopsie. I think, well, it really depends on how things pan out, but I think we can probably finish the Audi Championship, of course, and then probably also the Nissan one, since it's only 3 races. I think that might be where we throw in the towel for the night, around like the 2-hour mark, probably. I feel like 2 hours is the bare minimum for the duration of a stream. I've been going harder than that lately, but yeah. I've thought earlier today, right before I started the stream, I was thinking about how... Actually, it was during my quick whiz at the start of the stream. I was thinking about how... I wonder how effective it is to stream a little bit every day versus, like, stream a lot every other day. You know, if I wanted to spend more time doing other stuff or whatever. When it comes to practicing and learning things, it's good to do it more consistently than in big bites, but, you know, everything in streaming is luck-based, and just who happens to say, yeah, you know, I don't normally watch live streams, but for some reason, for the first time in 3.5 years, I'm going to hop onto Twitch, and I wonder if anybody's streaming that game, Gran Turismo 3, from my childhood, and then they end up in my stream and they say, oh, that's really cool, I really like Gran Turismo 3, you know? You never know. You never know when these things fucking happen. So, it becomes a dual-edged hypothetical sword where you can beat yourself up and say, well, I didn't stream yesterday, or I didn't stream earlier, and that probably was the perfect time to catch somebody like that. But also, you know that you are streaming at the times that you are, and all you can do is just try to do stuff and see what happens. So, and I gotta be happy. I gotta be pleased that I started this whole adventure. I think I had like 28 or 32, somewhere around there, YouTube subscribers, maybe 38 at most, from like over time, from like the occasional upload and from, you know, like I don't know, like telling friends a long time ago, like, hey, here's my YouTube channel or whatever, right? So from 38 at most, now I'm at 172. Whoa! Oh my God! Ah! That's cool. I really don't know how to drive more subscribers, but I think when I do more vocal shit posts, that will bring in more shit. That will bring in more subscribers. I can only stream on Twitch and Kick to bring people in, but you know, I gotta push what I can. So, gotta shove my terrible cultural drugs onto other people. Push them, shove them down the street. Open wide and take the drugs. All right, here comes my bullet. What a lazy bastard. I thought I'd hit affiliate sooner based off of recent stuff, but I guess I just had 2 or 3 really good days in a row and fooled myself into thinking that it would be the new norm, I guess. That's okay. Everything in due time. Okay, one more, then we run the save roulette. Wada. Check my phone. Sick as hell. I'm working to save money right now. And it's cool because, you know, I got back from work right as I had to pay rent, and I got back to work as I had to pay rent. So I'm like, okay, I have to wait a week to like fucking see myself recover from rent and everything. And now I'm recovered, and you know, I get my paycheck kicks in Thursday morning. So like midnight Thursday, basically. That's really cool. So tomorrow, 2 days from now, will be awesome to be like, wow, look at how much money I had, you know. It's funny. For all intents and purposes, let's just say I'm broke, basically, and I'm just refusing to spend my money on stupid bullshit, and it's awesome. So I'm really looking forward to the future, frankly. It'll be really, really cool. Awesome. Like always. Like always. I'm just thinking about stuff. Get absorbed in thought. You know, whenever I'd play Gran Turismo before, I would be, I'd be watching stuff on YouTube on the side, and now I think I'm just about caught up on YouTube stuff. Yeah, so, yeah. I have to watch the Nintendo Direct. You know, I heard news bits about like, oh, this, and like the Mega Man Star Force collection, very excited for that. But now I'm at a point where I really love to sit down to like glimpse through the directs to like make notes and update my wish lists accordingly. So that way I know I'm being really thorough about everything that's happening everywhere all the time. This is the kind of gamer I am. My true point of reference for when I feel like I'll have made it for sure, for real, you know, there's levels to it, but one of the levels I'm looking forward to is when I can fully complete my Steam wish list, which is like 1,700 things strong right now. So, yeah, I think that'll be fucking hilarious. When I can just subsume all of those things and maybe eventually just pre-order everything that I want to play the moment it's available to pre-order, right? I think that'd be funny as fuck. They'd be like, yeah, give me $90, who cares, yeah. Yeah, Primo Deluxe Edition 120, yeah, whatever, yeah. That's one of my dreams I aspire to. Just hop on every day and say, what's on sale? And just adjust my requirements as necessary. Like anything that's over, that's 75% off or more on sale, I'll buy. And then it turns into like, well, this is 10% off. That's something. So, yeah, I don't know. I have great fantasies of money, but not for anything too crazy. I'm not planning on taking any crazy trips anywhere to any islands with pyramids on them or anything weird, you know? I don't even know if I really care to travel, if I'm being honest. No. It's all cool. Make back our investment in the tires. That's cool. We'll go find yellow wheels. And then what should we use for... Maybe we'll find really good white wheels for the white cars. Everything else will just be whatever. We'll use blackout wheels on the other. I don't know what the fuck we'll do. Whatever, dude. Start, and then we leave. We go on. I wonder why the championship with faster cars and longer races was less, had the same payout as the other stuff, right? What do we get? Audi. Sure. The tourist trophy, it's just the Audi S4 period. Shit. Four different colors of it, I guess. Okay, well. Alright. Okay. I understand. Alright. We'll just run this then. Could have changed oil, I think it'll be fine. Hour and a half in. Yeah, we can probably run another thing. You're driving, not running. Don't tell me what to do, alright? What if this is a Flintstone car and you just don't know it? What if I am running right under the thing? What if I have a real-life setup where I'm actually running on the floor right now on a treadmill, and that provides downward force onto a trigger to then accelerate the car? What are you gonna do then, huh? What will you do then, huh, you silly little bitch? You only know what a treadmill is because I told you about it last week. No, I have a treadmill right next to me, actually. Fuck you, man. Hey. This thing and there's no way you'd ever believe me. I understand, but I have a treadmill right next to me, like literally within arm's reach. It doesn't get much use, I can tell you that much, but it is a treadmill. I do have a real-life treadmill. It's an arm's reach to the left of me. Just to the left of my desk. I promise you. I would take a picture and send it to you, but you refuse to show up on Discord or anywhere else, so you exist purely on YouTube. I have no form of direct contact with you. Birdburger, for being such a huge fan, I would have expected you to join the Discord server by now, but oh well. Join all of our thrilling discussions. I don't know. You know, how you could see how dead it is. I don't know. You got me good, I gotta admit. You got me pretty good. Yes, you don't know how topic pictures on screen or the community page. What? You don't know how to put pictures on screen or the community? Fuck you, man. I'm not taking a picture, uploading it to Discord, and then fucking opening it on the stream. I lack reference to show you that it would be my picture, right? Fuck you, man. Can you imagine me just posting on my community page the treadmill? Fuck you, man. Come on, dude. Actually, right now, you know, the tread is up, obviously, and so right in front of it actually is an old-timey slot machine that takes quarters that my grandpa had. And, yeah, so probably from like the 30s or the 40s or some shit. That's funny. It was even around when my dad was growing up in my grandpa's house, and nobody ever got a jackpot on it. Then when it got here like 6 or 7 years ago, I managed to get 2 jackpots on it in a like a month or something, and it blew everybody's minds. It was really cool. I got a bunch of fucking old quarters, right? Yeah, wow, oh, that's awesome. So, more about the thrill of the win than the winnings themselves. And that's what started my legendary gambling addiction, which I'm sure you've all heard about and seen on this very channel, right? You know me, I'm so terrible with my money, right? All right. That was simple enough. Clean this guy up. Sell the car, we'll save the game. Well, let's sell the car and then we'll go back to the... Because we didn't have to leave the wheel shop yet. S4, 9K.
Go fuck yourself!
Hey, it's just a little sprinkling of dosh on top, right? Okay, what do we got here? I want to find some cool golden wheels to put on my cool car. Ooh. A little too pale. Maybe it's just a little more saturated. The best we got for now. Ooh. See, it's not quite... It's a little too, like, brassy. I want it to be a little darker, I guess, technically. What a falcon joke, bro. Ooh. I want the sold out wheels, yeah! Ooh, okay, alright, we gotta buy these. Those are cool. Ooh, what do we want for the white wheels for other stuff? Seem a little slightly off color. Ugh, I don't really like those. If I could get these but bright, that would be great. However, I cannot. We'll think. Ooh. Ooh, I like the really spindly ones like these. I don't like the writing in the middle. Important part of the gameplay, chat. You don't understand. Those are some functional wheels, right? Not very cool, but functional. Here we go. But I don't like the dark blue in the middle. That's the problem. I got the strawberry wheels. I think this is the best we can do for like white wheels. It's more about the color than the shape or the design, frankly. It's just to have the contrasting colors. Ooh, that's good. I don't like the label on it though. Ooh. Ooh. So still need to think about. Here we go. Let's just do these for the white wheels. And then, or are these gonna be, ooh. Ooh. Still need to find better gold wheels. See, I kind of like that, but also I don't. It looks a little patinaed. Like a drum cymbal. One more. Those are too spindly. I don't like I feel like it would be that much support. These are also solid. Okay, let's look at what we got to work with now. So the white car will get white wheels, I think. The bright cars. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. Yeah, that's good stuff. I like that. Yeah, that works just right. Okay, so then the black cars. I don't know if I have any cool black cars that I like a lot. What about the Viper? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let me give it the cool gold wheels. Ooh, it's got I wish, see, this is a little too saturated. I wish I had a perfect step in between those two. But I think this is what we have to do. They look kind of cheesy, but I think that's what I want. Oh, baby, look at that bad boy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Save the game and find our next little thing here. We'll run one more cup, I think it's looking like. Which one do we want here? Race of Red Emblem. That's Nissan stuff. Surely I have a good Nissan in my garage already, right? I think I have a Skyline that I used for a bit. Didn't I? A yellow Skyline? That's a Lancer. Oh, shit. Oh no, I'm not seeing Nissan. No! I thought it was the Nissan Skyline. Am I fucking stupid? Oh, well, it is, but I don't have a Skyline. That's the problem. I have a Lancer. Fuck. What do we have? What cars are available at Nissan? Can we find something a little nice for us? Not too crazy, but just something nice. Yeah, let's see here. Look at all these bad boys. We're not buying this. Ooh, I like that drop in price though. What looks cool and runs well? Where the fuck is a Skyline anyway? Am I just stupid? No, okay, it's over here. The price. It's not arranged by price. That's very interesting. I thought they were. This is probably going to be the best car available here, right? 57K. B-Spec 2. 276, 1560. 276, 1560. 1540. 1,500. Oh, very interesting. Now, why would this one be so much better? The V-Spec 2, the V-Spec 1. What's the... Huh? They're both GTR V-Specs, R33, R34. Well, it is kind of funny, isn't it, if it's called the R34? Stop evolving and it's over. So true. It would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? I think it would be really funny. How do we not have a Skyline? Is it just that we got like 20 of them over the game and I sold all of them? Is that really what fucking happened? I could have sworn, man. Come on. Get an FTO. That's the yellow car. No, it was the... I was thinking of the Lancer, but... Motherfuck, really? What is 0 miles? What is sellable? We're not selling that guy. What about you? Oh, brother. Oh. I mean, it looks cool, but... Yeah, look at this fucking guy. What do your fucking eyes look like that? Are you a spider, bro? I don't really need it. I don't really want to keep any cars I don't have a functional use for. We do need a Miata, unfortunately. We have a nice yellow Miata to do shit with. And we just won this car last stream. Oh, and we got this guy as well. That was cool. Is this not... Didn't we need this for something? The Altezza LM race car. We already did the Altezza thing over here, right? So am I thinking of Boxer? Thinking about... Impreza. Huh. Interesting. And I think there's only beginner and amateur Altezza, right? The Clio trophy. Oh, it's so awesome. Thank you. So needlessly rude. Okay. No more Altezza. Interesting. Huh. I don't know. We'll keep what we got. We really don't need... 10K is not a whole lot to cry over. But I guess we can go get a Skyline R34, if you will. V-Spec versus V-Spec 2. How do I know for sure this is the 34? Do I have to let the whole thing play out? Probably. Practically the same as its retirement. A sports car must continue evolving to run at the pinnacle of its age. With its long history, the Nissan Skyline seems to be fully aware of this fact, and thus, in August 2000, underwent changes involving minor modifications and improvements. The top-of-the-line R34 Skyline GTR has also managed to evolve steadily. The V-Spec 2, which is the new version replacing the V-Spec, became the first production car to adopt a carbon fiber engine hood with a NACA duct. In addition, the large-diameter rear brakes previously adopted only in the V-Spec N1 were made standard equipment in all GTR models. Exterior changes were minor, and in the interior, the seat covers were changed to black, and aluminum sports pedals with slip-resistant rubber areas were adopted. Interior color coordination was also balanced. Stronger rear brakes and redistribution of braking power have further improved the attitude stability during braking, giving a feeling of even higher quality in driving. The carbon fiber engine hood reduces weight, and the NACA duct improves the engine cooling performance. For someone who needs the GTR and wants to extend its performance to the limit, these points are truly major changes and will be elements that will further mature the solid, rich driving character that only the Skyline GTR GTR has. The GTR has an appeal that is definitely lacking in other machines that generate the same 276 horsepower. In this sense, the R34 GTR will certainly continue to evolve in the future. Yeah, I think it's the 34. Okay. White. White pearl. White. Bayside blue. The classic blue skyline. We shirk it today. It's time. All right, give it the funny wheels and let's go upgrade this bitch. Can I even, do I even need it in the next tournament, the next league? Probably not. I don't fucking know. Looks pretty good though. Think so, maybe? Yes, okay. So yeah, if we want the fucking pinnacle Nissan machine, let's do it. Yeah. We only have to see this screen so many more times, chat. We're almost out, I promise. We start at 337, and soon we'll be... I'm sure this bad boy will crack at least 600. It might go absolutely insane with a crazy turbo upgrade. We're gonna see. Then we do the tuning trick, then we turn the auto stuff off, then we're fucking ready to rock. The funky, high quality tires on as well. Let's do this one first so we can witness the 442 getting a tier 4 turbo upgrade. I'm kind of scared. I want to say like 700 or 800.
Oh my God! Hell yeah!
I'm so fucking scared. Oh my God, bro. I'm so fucking scared. What a nightmare. Whew. We're not here for top speed. I'm just here to change the things around. Get a taste. If I remember correctly, we go this right, left, left. A little silly already. Right. Damn it, blitz through those gears. Holy shit, that can't be good. Well, you know what? It's actually best for it so it can perform really well on... look at this turning. That's not too bad. It can perform... the important part is being able to... you know, being able to speed up and whatever, right? Because you don't need 500 miles per hour if it takes forever to get to that 500 miles per hour. What you need is the ability to get your speed up and bring it down when you need to. So let's run the race of Red Emblem. Okay. Good luck, everybody. You're gonna fucking need it. Poor fucking bastards. They got no idea.
Oh my god!
You know, it's funny. It seems a little heavy, actually. Normally it's a lot like cars are very slip-slidey, but... Might be underperforming for what it could be doing, but I think it'll be okay. This kind of failed to turn a little bit, but I think as long as we're ahead of the competition, it'll be okay. It leads to a really erratic driving style, basically. Where you basically get through every road really quickly, and then every single turn you gotta kind of slow down and brace for, and then you can immediately zoom back into things. What kind of turn was that? What, through the dirt? Fuck yeah, bro! Oh, it's a skyline. You can't disrespect the skyline. I'll do whatever the fuck I want with it, okay? You understand me? I ponied up the money for this thing. I'll use it how I want. Made the mistake of being involved in my life. Comes with the territory. I kind of miss having the Escudo just steamroll everything for us in the previous game, but that's okay. It's okay. Not everything can be as great as Gran Turismo 2. Oh! Now, if we fuck that up again on the next lap, that could have dire consequences. The YouTube description says GT2. That's too fucking bad. I don't care what YouTube says. The title says Gran Turismo 3 Tuesday. That's how we're gonna label all of these things going forward, all right? Except I'm probably, whenever we do my first Gran Turismo, I'm probably gonna enable it. What am I saying? I'm probably not going to label it that. I'll probably just say Gran Turismo Tuesday, because hopefully by then I'll be a well-established, famous person. I don't know. It'll be 5 years down the line when we finally get to the last Gran Turismo game. I don't know.
What did you expect?
What did you expect? Maybe for you to...
Fuck yourself.
Cool. We'll get back 90K. That'll pay for some of the thing, you know. Hopefully we'll get a pretty good prize car out of this. Laguna Seca and then stage round 11. Okay. All right. Gotta tease it out a little bit, you know. Gotta keep it on its toes. Never realized Laguna Seca, you know, in this game takes place at like dusk. And now I understand. Now you know, with the things that I've always thought were like light reflections from the headlights really are light reflections from the headlights. Imagine that, right? Remember when we first started Gran Turismo Tuesday, and the speedometer picker thing was all fucked up and everything, and we had all these graphical problems, and we figured those out, and we started Gran Turismo 3, and we had little like violent flashing lights on for 1 pixel on the edge of the screen, you know. It was pretty funny, and we've come such a long way fixing all these little problems to clean up and master the presentation as best we can. And I'm happy with it. I was thinking about it earlier, actually. I wonder if... I believe the cropping that I have done on the emulation... So when I first fixed it, I cropped it on OBS, and then I put up with it myself in my own gameplay experience, but then I was able to crop it within the emulator, and I don't know if it technically stretched it or if it I don't know what it does. Maybe it just doesn't render like the last black like vertical line of pixels. I don't know, but I wonder, I think I did it on a per game basis, so when we get to Gran Turismo 4 we'll see if there's any problems with it, and you know, hopefully it won't still be cropped by 1 or 2 pixels on each side of the screen. I think it was like 2 on the bottom and 1 on the right. We had to crop it to like, because there were weird flashing green lines of shit. Uh-oh. That's okay. Back in we go. OBS doesn't like me talking about cropping, I guess. Wow! 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 We're playing Gran Turismo or Demolition Derby. Wow! Wow! I'm stealing the towels! Wow! Okay, alright, I've seen enough. I'm turning off the stream. I'm going to bed. Or this guy gives me nightmares. I like the yellow wheels though. I think they perfectly fit into everything. And that gives me goals for my own cool car of the future. Hopefully in your mind you have an idea that if you did want to get a really cool car, you're like, I would get this kind of a car, I would paint it like this, the details would be like this, and now I know we'd get yellow wheels. Yes, indeed. We're gonna finish this race and call it for the night, folks. So I can fucking go to bed, alright? I know it's been 2 hours. Short stream. Been doing other stuff. I'm sorry. Sleep tight for January, I swear to God. I wonder how many times I'm gonna name drop January leading up to the rest of the year. Maybe someone will make a supercut of it in the future. Yeah, I went back to the ancient streams. Went back to the Call of Duty streams, the Lost Judgment streams, the Armored Core streams. Oh, baby. Oh, my God. Whoa, holy crap. I'm so glad that I'm so confident with my content that I feel no need to like watch it back to make sure everything's good. I'm like, yeah, you know, I know that everything's good now, right? I know that the mix and the quality of everything's pretty good, except for the bit rate, of course. But again, it's a thing where we're trying to figure out, so. Saturday is WrestlePalooza from WWE, so there won't be a stream. I'll probably be busy finishing Army of Two with a friend, and then watching WrestlePalooza, and then needing to go to sleep for work the next day, so. Alas. That's the only thing I can think of in the future for things that won't allow me to stream. I'm liking this whole idea of me streaming, like, virtually every day. It used to be every other day. It used to be like, oh, now it's been 3 or 4 days, I gotta stream again, and you know, it builds up in my mind every day that I'm away of like, do I even know how to do this shit, But if I'm just my real self when I stream, then I don't have to remember any lie nonsense about who I am or how I act or anything like that, and that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm digging the yellow wheels. Very nice. Now, if I could just have like a chrome trim outline around the windows and the maybe a skirt chrome trim, that's all I would ask for. I've always liked the look of black cars with chrome trims. They look really fucking good. And then, you know, contextually with the character design, oh, it'd be so good. Oh, it'd be so good. Such a great little fucking. I can't wait. One more lap. And then I can fuck off and go to bed. Yay! Character design is the #1 thing that attracts people nowadays, only seconded by gameplay. I know, see, I'm excited because I know for a goddamn fact, once I finally get this shit done, it'll do leaps and bounds to add personality to the channel. And if anything, it'll just start by being a new profile picture. And maybe I'll try to find, you know, oh, I can commission art for a loading screen and everything. If you'd be like, oh, really? What's going on? I don't know. It'll be weird. But, you know, once I can get like a new profile picture and then I won't just have a basic logo, I'll actually have, you know, shit going on. It'll be fucking awesome. So. Yes. I mean, it's all in bits and pieces, right? It's I'm still very far away from actually having like a VTuber model and everything, so I don't want to get anybody hopes up, but I am working with an artist. I've commissioned somebody. I'm very, very slowly the artist themselves is being very slow about it, but the design is underway. So eventually, hopefully sooner than later, God, I paid them in June or July, but hopefully we'll get that done by the end of the year, and then we can unveil it, and then I can maybe commission some more art just to give people a better idea of how the design looks from different experiences and situations or whatever. But I sat down and I spent 4 or 5 hours coming up with the design in January, so it's been in my brain for that long. I just have no visual art skills, so I don't have it in any visual form to show, but I'm very excited about it, so whenever we can get that shit done, I'm very, very stoked about it, so. But, what are we gonna get from this? Give me something valuable. Ooh, spoiler, makes it look good. Okay, it's probably like a 𝑰𝑵𝑗𝑚𝑗𝑠. I think 𝑰𝑵𝑗𝑠 is purely Toyota, right? Who's the artist? It's an old friend acquaintance. It's not anybody like super high profile or anything. It's a old friend from a long time ago that I was still following on Twitter, and I admitted that I was like, well, you know, I used to find your art kind of, you know, amateur, but, you know, it had grown into a cool style, and so I was like, yeah. So I reached out to them, and they were taking commissions, so I was like, hey. So, what's the Twitter? I'm not telling you. It's all clandestine. What the fuck? Ah! He'll get all the credit in the world once it's done. I promise. But I'm not even, I want to make it clear, I'm not even like withholding like credit from them or whatever, but you know, I need the thing to get done, and then we can start to talk about it. So, go look through everyone I follow. Oh God, why you gotta do that, man? Make my account private for the next week so you won't get any funny ideas. But anyway, I know it's a short stream, but we did what we did, and now I have to go to bed. So we got 3 things done today. Right, $7.95 exactly. That's right. I knew it would pay off someday. Cool. So we're really fucking getting there, actually. We might get the universal, specific car, universal. That's like what, 5 or 6 cups left, but if we get these 2 things done, which I want to pump out the AE86 for this and hope that it's good enough. And then the boxer car, I don't know about that one. Ugh. I think a lot of these are just redos of cars we already have. So if we haven't sold anything, which I don't think we have, it should be good. What the fuck is this? Can my Pagani rock here? Yeah, yeah! Okay, my Zonda's good for that. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, cool. Hey, things are getting pretty fucking crazy. So, anyway. That's going to do it for today. Sorry, I know, kind of on the shorter side, but we got 3 things done, and that's awesome. So, anyway. We will... We'll be back with more Fantasy Life before you know it. It's a game I really want to know life and just kind of put countless hours into, but I just haven't been able to because I've been busy doing other stuff. Sorry. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So without further ado, you know how it goes, chat. I've been me and you've been you. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.